Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Philippine Normal University, South Luzon. My name is Maren Ilantin, and I will be your competency assessor for cookery in NC2. Let us acknowledge the presence of Ma'am Saring Ksenia. Good morning, ma'am. She is not going to assess you. She is here to observe if the conduct of the competency is in accordance with the prescribed competency procedure and methodology. So before we start, let me check your attendance. Please affix your signature, adjust your name on the attendance sheet, and submit your admission slip. Thank you. Thank you. So as I check your self-assessment guide, all the questions are answered with yes. So this means you are ready for the assessment because you know and can perform all the units of the competency in cookery and C2. So the purpose of this assessment is to determine your level of competency for your qualification and certification. So the tasks to be performed are the core units of the competency, prepare vegetable dishes, and they are the following. So first, perform mise en place. Second, present vegetable dishes. Third, prepare vegetable dishes. And fourth, store vegetable dish. So from your performance, I will collect and gather all the evidences through the methods of the assessment that will be used, such as demonstration and oral questioning, to determine your underpinning knowledge and skills. So you will be graded as competent or not yet competent. If you are competent, you will receive your certificate. And if not yet competent, you may apply for reassessment. So, you can be reassessed anytime at your convenience. In case the reassessment is a full qualification, you have to undergo the whole process. So, if you were found competent in some units of competency, the reassessment will only focus on the units of competency you were found incompetent. However, if you failed 2 consecutive assessments, you will be advised to undergo a refresher course before applying for the reassessment. So the result of the assessment is kept confidential, and the assessment package is kept in a secure place. So it is only available to authorized persons and to the institution where you had your actual training to maintain the integrity of the assessment process. For personal needs, the washroom is located here on the 3rd floor beside the tool room. Let me remind you that during the assessment, you are not allowed to leave the premises or to loiter around the assessment area. Please observe the security policy and procedure and follow the rules in the use of assessment center facilities. So the use of cell phone is likewise prohibited. So if you have difficulty understanding the instruction, please do not hesitate to inform me. I am more than willing to translate it to you in the vernacular. If you want to clarify things about the assessment, you can do so. And if you have some physical difficulties, please call my attention. So during the assessment, please observe safety while doing a difficult task. Make sure to check the equipment before plugging it. If the equipment malfunction during your demonstration, please call my attention and it will be documented. Observe body mechanics while lifting a heavy equipment to avoid injury. In case of accident, please call my attention so we can provide you with first aid, and should emergency arise, our medical staff is ready. So our center is well maintained and located in an environment conducive to any health condition. So it is open to all kinds of denomination. So do you have any questions? So let us start the assessment. So I have here the specific instruction for the candidates. So please read and understand it carefully, and don't hesitate to ask questions right now. Because once the assessment has started, you are only allowed to ask questions to me and not to your co-candidate. So I will give you your numbers. To candidate number 1, please proceed to the assessment area, and candidate number 2, please stand by on the waiting area. So candidate number 1, please read the specific instruction again. If you have any questions, you can ask me now, because once the assessment has started, you are only allowed to ask questions to me.
Mom, I don't have any questions.
Okay, in that regard, you may start now. So it is time for oral questioning. How do you do?
I'm okay.
Okay, so how will you know if you are able to successfully present vegetable dishes? Okay, thank you for your answer. So, okay, candidate number 1, how do you feel now?
I feel confident and nervous.
So, how will you rate yourself in the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest?
I rate myself 7.
Okay, candidate number 1, you were able to use the tools and materials correctly, such that present vegetable dishes, such as present food attractively and plate vegetable dishes. You were also able to answer all the questions perfectly. So, however, you have to maintain the cleanliness and orderliness of the work area after the activity. My reminder is to keep in mind the occupational health safety policies. So, having said that, my overall evaluation on your assessment is that you meet all the requirements for the competency standard. Congratulations, candidate number 1, you are competent. So please sign the CARS, competency assessment result, and the rating sheet. Okay, thank you. So this is the CARS. This will be your claim stub which you will receive from the AC manager after the assessment. So once you receive this, you may go to the TESDA office located at the second floor of Grand Central Terminal, City of Lucena, to apply for your national certificate. So you have to pay 50 pesos and bring your valid ID and passport size picture. So after 5 working days, you may claim your certificate. Just bring the transaction receipt and valid ID. So once again, congratulations. Please proceed to the waiting area and please call the next candidate. Thank you. Okay, candidate number 2, please read the specific instruction again. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. Once the assessment has started, you are only allowed to ask questions to me.
Ma'am, I don't have any questions.
Okay? In that regard, you may start now. So it is time for oral questioning. How do you do?
I'm fine.
Okay, so how will you know if you are able to successfully present vegetable dishes? Okay, thank you for your answer. That number 2, how do you feel about the assessment?
I feel nervous because I am not confident if I did the task well.
Okay, so candidate number 2, during the assessment, you were able to use the tools and materials in presenting vegetable dishes, but you were not able to present food attractively and plate vegetable dish. So your answer in the oral questioning were not satisfactory. My suggestion to you is to focus on learning outcome 3, which is present vegetable dishes. Moreover, always remember to be patient and to be confident with what you are doing. Now, based on the result, on my observation on your assessment, I found out that you are not yet confident. However, you can be reassessed anytime at your convenience. If you have doubts on the result of the assessment, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal on the AC manager right after the assessment. So kindly sign the CARS. So, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you. So, please proceed to the waiting area. Okay, candidates, please stand by for the evaluation to be conducted by TESDA. So, once again, you have done a good job. Thank you and goodbye.